Today I decided to make a mistake, so here's a video about Andrew Tate's mommy. Woohoo! So recently Andrew Tate, famed rapist. It's not funny. Recently Andrew Tate made a bunch of tweets about why he hates his mommy. So we're gonna go through that. I don't know why I'm saying mommy. The mother is the British one, which, by the way, I do find really funny. Not only does he hate his mother, he hates his weak British parent, and he loves his big, tough American Chad dad. Already, I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that conceptually. I'm enjoying Andrew Tate as a kind of a weird product of the forbidden American English union. We all know that's nasty, but what's Andrew Tate kind of coming to here? Let's see kind of what went wrong for Andrew Tate, why he became who he is. Mommy tweet number 1. I was raised by a single mother in England. I wouldn't call my mother particularly nice or soft. In fact, my mother was mean and hard. I usually saw my dad about once a year when he would visit, and I remember one time they had a massive argument. I was about 13. Dad had come to visit. The day before he arrived, Mum took me to get a haircut at a place I didn't normally go. Uh-oh. They cut it differently. Mum didn't like it. It was the first time I had seen Dad in a year. We were sitting in the living room. I don't like how they cut your hair, Andrew. I was a kid. My mother told me my hair was shit. What else am I gonna reply? Me neither. Mum, yes, we won't go there again. Me, can we go to the normal place next time? Dad stands up from the couch. What the fuck are you doing? I'm sorry, he's American. Okay, hold on.
What the fuck are you doing?
He's from Brooklyn.
What the fuck are you doing? This is wrong, what's happening. What's happening here to my son's hair is not appropriate. Stop that.
That's what Andrew Tate's dad sounds like. Okay, so immediately, we know what's going on. The dad is causing the problem. The dad's causing a fuss. The dad's causing a ruckus. All his mum said was I don't think they cut your hair good. The dad's getting pissed off.
My son's hair looks good. My son has good hair, and I don't want to hear this. No,
I'm becoming Columbo now. Continuing with the tweets. Dad lost his mind. What the fuck is wrong with you, woman? You're raising my son to be a bitch, crying about his haircut. This is the kind of man you're raising when I'm not around. Mum started screaming back, calling Dad crazy, and telling him to leave the house. My dad, this is so bad. My dad was a 0 to 100 kind of guy, from silence to screaming out of nowhere. Maybe I'm a little bit more perceptive than Andrew Tate. Maybe I'm an empath, right? So I actually feel that this is kind of a dad issue. A woman isn't causing this issue right now. I know. None of you came to this conclusion, and I do have to explain it to you. But if you just get into my kind of mind palace. Now Mum's crying and tells Dad to get out of the house or she's calling the police. Dad leaves. 1 hour into seeing him first time in a year. Mum, your dad is crazy. It's only a haircut. See why I can't be around your dad anymore? So this whole story is framed like this argument happened for no reason. It's his haircut. Who cares? It's so interesting that it's framed as if the mother made it a big deal when she is saying in Andrew Tate's story, it's just a haircut. Next day, Dad calls the house and tells me to go to the hotel he's staying at. I go. We play chess. Playing chess? That's a red flag. Chess players, not normal people, don't be around them. If you see someone and they're watching a Gotham chess video on their phone, probably leave the area. They start babbling on about rooks and stuff. Don't get into that stuff. Just leave. You gotta avoid that at all costs. No chess. Your mother does the best she can, but she's still a female, he said. I didn't reply. Andrew Tate in this moment was thinking hard, was forming his whole personality, was internalizing kind of chess fused messages. Was looking at the queen thinking, fuck. We all know what it's like when your female mother says something. Should have thought about it before she said any kind of sentences. Should have thought maybe don't talk at all. Female mind virus you express feelings, and that needs to kind of be stopped. Females fucking around with haircuts. You won't be raised into a little bitch, he said. We left the hotel and he marched me to a barbershop where he paid to have my head shaved. I protested. Why? Dunno. Was a kid. But I feared my dad, as if he was God himself. Well, it seems to me that Andrew didn't want to shave his head. It's crazy that he would say that and present his father as like a good parent. Here's what's good that happened. My dad forcibly shaved my head and I'm really scared of him all the time, and he kind of starts screaming a lot. It's nice to have this complete transparency on why Andrew Tate is a huge freak. Oh, it's because bad dad. Okay. I kind of am like a detective. I kind of am like Columbo.
One more thing. You said you got your head shaved by your daddy. Your mommy never shaved your head. My wife, see, she loves getting her head shaved clean off.
I sat in the chair holding back tears as my head was shaved. Afterwards, Dad said, "Your mother loves you, and I love you." Aww. Yay. Nobody in the world gives a fuck about your haircut. When you grow up, you'll see. They only care about what kind of man you are. I went home. Mum went nuts. I heard them on the phone. "Mum, you're fucking crazy, Emery. Why did you do that? It's only a fucking haircut. I don't want to see you ever again. Fuck off back to America." And that's what Dad did. He left England. I love this like drop, the way he separates the tweet out. So it's like, boom, he left England. It's like a crazy reveal. He left the country. He went back to the US where he's from. Damn, dude. My mother complained about how crazy Dad is and how it's impossible to even speak around him without him losing his temper and going crazy. Yeah, man. Forcing Andrew to shave his head became a story Mother would tell of how insane my dad was for years to come. But guess what? He was totally right. I look back now and thank him. What good comes from a 13-year-old boy giving a fuck about his haircut? Zero. My mother's intentions were pure, but she's a female. This is very normal female behavior. Son with his cute haircut. But it's unimportant. 2 years ago, I walked into a new barbershop and they said, "How do you want your haircut?" It reminded me of this story. And I told them to shave it all off. Nobody gives a fuck about my hair. They care what kind of man I am. R.I.P. Emery Tate. And he attaches this photo, juiced up Andrew with his egg head and with his pre-egg head. Also a huge beard, which is interesting. Like the full kind of hairy man versus the kind of trim egg guy. And the funniest thing about this final tweet ending the whole saga is that like the image makes it really clear by conventional standards, let's say. He looks better with the shaved head. So this like claim of like, I just shaved my head because fuck vanity. I don't believe you. I think you wanted to look better. I think you wanted to get rid of the like hair that makes it very, very clear that you're balding and have a kind of smooth, sheen, gorgeous head. I believe that's why Andrew Tate shaved his head and posted an image of it even. Like, come on. And that's not like an own. We all care. We all see each other all the time and think things about that. Don't care about your hair. You care about the fact that you're balding. I mean, the guy is obsessed with posting these images of his body. I have my big muscles, I smoke my big cigar, I listen to Mariah Carey. No vanity for me. Come on. Those are the tweets. I enjoyed them a lot. Fun to be had. Boop.